Yo, what's happening, people? Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Roll On, Roll Off, the podcast. Back again. You already know, retired Marco, and on my right, I've got
Uncle Colo, aka Mr. Believe.
Know.
And to my right,
It's PJ, your main number 9, on form striker. Well gone, people. What you telling me, CJ?
Zen.
I'm good.
Marco?
brother. I'm good, fam. I'm good. What you saying?
It's another week, innit?
It's another week.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Valentine's Day, innit? Valentine's Day.
yeah.
People were smooching
yeah.
up.
You're
Smooching and that,
Some
innit?
people are just posting, but they got the flowers themselves, but we won't go there.
Oh,
Yeah,
Drawing people
right.
out already, fam.
he is.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Where's your
It's,
flowers?
I ain't got any. I ain't got no
Where's your
Valentine's.
flowers? You're the ones that hating on people.
Valentine's, fam.
At least they
Where's
love
yours,
them,
fam? On form. Where's your flowers, cuz?
Don't do that.
I'm asking.
Don't do that about on form. Don't do that.
Is that not your name? Is that not your name?
Don't do that. Hey,
He
don't
knows what
do
he's
that.
doing. He knows what he's doing.
I know
He's
he's
a number 9, isn't it?
No, don't do that. Don't do that.
He knows what he's doing.
I'm an 8 today. I'm an 8.
That's all playing false 9.
I'm an 8, fam.
That's still
Oh.
Bruno out here. He's Bruno out here.
Yeah, that's it. Just assist the man there, you know.
Nah, not
You
you.
say CJ, where's your Valentine's? Trap
Friendly
star.
It's at home, bro. Get me?
Friendly
My
Uncle
mama,
Polo.
my mama,
My mama.
my mama. I do it for my
I
mama.
am Was it with show me in the gym, you know what I'm
We
saying?
got Mumsy, man.
Yeah, fam.
But yeah, where we kicking off them boys? It's been another crazy week.
Ah, fuck it. Let's just get out of the way. Let's just get straight into it.
Just
Fuck
get out of
it.
it.
Liverpool, you lot are
bro.
disgracing me. I
Damn.
don't believe at the moment. Nah, I'm joking. Nah,
You don't believe that.
Nah, yeah.
What's that? 4
Another
losses in a row?
loss, something like that. Something like that. You know.
Have you not seen the effects?
What do you mean?
We had like 4 losses in a row.
Yeah.
Then you lot had like 6 losses in a row, and then now
We
they've had like
loads, yeah.
then they had like 4
Yeah.
loses in a row.
Yeah, yeah,
It's
Everyone's getting it.
It's a
Domino
bad
effects.
it's a bad space right now at the moment, but it's just the confidence is drained. It was
it's down.
first half. I think we played well. First half played well, but just lacked the killer instinct. Yeah,
third.
in the final third, just like finishing chances and that sort of thing. Salah had like a few that maybe on another day he's burying. I think Mane had one as well. He had opportunity, but yeah, first half played well. But then obviously Leicester, you know, they're gonna have that threat in behind with Vardy.
Yeah.
I think they hit the crossbar in that half. I think Vardy hit the crossbar and had a header as well. So they were out of it. Like was pressing them well, like playing well, but then they still always had a threat. That sort of thing. So it's kind of even first half. Then second half now. You know,
Even Vardy in the first half had a few chances where
that's what I'm saying. Hit the crossbar, hit the crossbar, and he had a header as well. So they still had that threat. But it was managed, I would say, in the first half. Like we was pressing them from the front. They couldn't get out. Mistakes.
They couldn't play it out from the back.
They couldn't breathe.
Schmeichel didn't want to play it out from the back, but if he goes long, no one's winning.
They weren't winning it, so it was like it was good. It was playing well. I was like, okay, cool. You know, second half now comes, get the goal, great goal, good build up, great play by Bobby, and a good finish by Salah.
It's a great assist.
It's a nice assist,
Really
good
good assist.
goal. You're thinking, okay, cool, boom. You're gonna push on, keep it professional, see it out. Then obviously. Call me biased. I think their goal is offside. I've seen the VAR lines. The line's not
offside.
making sense.
It is making sense.
It doesn't make sense.
Alright, so where the green line was on his armpit.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
obviously,
Just for context, we're talking
about offside
about
rule.
Yeah,
when
the Madison.
VAR, when they rule it out, obviously they're showing us the lines if it's on or off side and stuff. But yeah, Karen.
Well, obviously offside thought he scored, didn't it? I mean, VAR thought he scored, but he didn't even touch the ball. So that's why So when you're doing it from, what's it called? When you have a legal, when you any part of your body apart from your arms, your elbow, you can score.
Yeah,
with the
body
ball.
part.
I don't know what the terminology is, but
Yeah.
obviously they done it from his
Yeah.
armpit.
Yeah.
For being his foot was further than his armpit, so that's why the blue line was further than the green.
Yeah, no, I get that. But when you look at the picture, his foot is basically under the green bit. It's not with the blue. That's why I'm not saying. That's why I'm not getting the line of where the
Actual.
so that's why I'm like the blue line is irrelevant because in the picture that's what it looks like. But that's the thing with VAR, they can make the lines to how, you know what I mean? Like if it's tight, they make the lines for
Like
whatever
some
decision they
conspiracy
want,
theory
bro.
against Liverpool, like,
Bro,
it's
it's
proper-
conspiracy.
Trust me, like,
it's the truth, fam. They'll make the lines to
But
whatever.
at the same time, because there's two lines, because you've got the green one that we were just talking
Yeah,
about.
the
But
blue
then
line.
the blue one, you can't have the blue on top of the green because it just defeats the purpose.
Yeah,
of
but that's what I'm
someone-
saying. No, but what it is, they've obviously put the blue line to say that's where Firmino's foot was. But what it is that from the picture you're looking at, same ones that they're looking at to make the line, Firmino's foot is in where the green line is, but they've put it now to where the blue line is. So that little extra inch then can be like, okay, cool. Well, the guy's on side. But from the picture that they've used, his foot is where the green line is. So, but they've put the blue line to say that's where his foot is. Do you get what I'm saying? So then obviously the green bit is then he's on side. But anyway, long story short, I think it's offside. You know what I'm saying? I think it's offside. And then obviously from there, it's like the individual mistakes right now are just killing us. Like obviously Alisson last 2 games, he's having a De Gea out there, fam.
Man.
He's having a De Gea out there, fam. He's just doing stupid individual mistakes. Like with that one, with that kind of goal, if the communication isn't there, and then obviously it's what's his name, Kabak's first game. If that understanding isn't there, then obviously those like type of things can happen because that's probably maybe if he's like playing with say Gomez or Matip, whatever in that position. Even if he doesn't call for it, they already know more the tendencies of the goalkeeper. Do you get what I'm saying? So,
Yeah, no, I
when you
hear
don't
that.
have the understanding, because obviously what it was came out was that Alisson didn't call for the ball in it. So because he didn't call for it, so obviously Kabak is not used to how the goalkeeper sweeps. Say he's not used to it, so as such.
Right.
But if he had more understanding of how to work as such, then obviously that goal as well is an avoidable goal. Basically, is what I'm saying, because Alisson didn't communicate. Alisson should have communicated, but because he didn't, I think from the new guys starting and them not having that understanding, that those sorts of things can happen. It's just obviously if it happens now, where obviously you get a goal or goes against you, now you're losing. It's just compounding. Do you know what I'm saying?
My whole thing is that he shouldn't have been out there in the first place.
Shouldn't have been there.
Whether you communicated or not, you don't need to sweep there. you don't, because the defender's there and
He knocked over the
there's no
defender.
one around. Like he weren't getting pressed or anything. Defender could have dealt with it. So you coming out, Alisson, that you don't need to. Like there's no point. Whether he's communicated or not, I just think that's Alisson's fault. He got a rush of blood in his head, and he's just. It's
Or
just
because
mad,
of the
like-
last game, he's trying to
too hard.
Yeah, trying to like
Maybe,
rectify
maybe.
his faults, innit? So maybe that's why he's
It's just mad.
I
It
don't
was a
know. For
crazy
me,
goal.
he's a sweeper keeper, so that's what he does. He
No,
does
100%.
that 100% of the time.
But
so
you need to know when to sweep.
when
Something
not
that you
to.
don't always have to sweep.
Yeah, he doesn't always have to sweep, and to be honest, to me, he doesn't
You
always
sweep when there's
sweeps.
danger, and there wasn't no danger there. Like your centre back, the new centre back that you had, he wasn't under pressure, like I said, and you could have easily taken it down. He could have even played it back to Alisson or gone forward or dribbled it
I
out,
don't think he
whatever.
could have
So
taken it down.
Alisson bodied him.
I think, I don't think he could have taken it down because Vardy wasn't, or whoever it was that was pressing him wasn't that far off him. But I think Alisson kind of made a decision, but obviously my man didn't know. To be honest, I don't really blame him. I blame Alisson because if he communicated, cool. If he didn't, then it's his fault. Do you know what I'm saying? So I blame Alisson anyway, but I'm just saying that's Alisson's game. So that type of thing can happen as well as, being that sweeper keeper. That kind of thing can happen if, say, the understanding isn't there. If you're not communicating and then that normal understanding ain't there. But yeah, so then, they score, Vardy scores, go 2-1, and then from there it was just like,
them
was
10
done.
minutes was just.
It was just
game.
like,
It was
10
a
minutes
wrap.
of madness, and then, obviously, I think Salah gave the ball away on the halfway line. They just, boom, just went in.
Yeah.
Easy. It was too easy.
Who was it again? Barnes,
Barnes.
And
Harvey Barnes.
Vardy, Barnes, and who else?
Madison.
Oh yeah, the free kick in it.
Yeah. So, then scored the third one. Now in the coffin.
Heads
It's just
down.
done. It's just, it's the individual mistakes right now that are like costing us, but that's like a lack of confidence and whatnot. But
So what does Klopp have to do now then? Because it's like you said, it's 4 games that you've
4
lost
losses.
now.
Yeah, 4
And
losses
the
in a
way
row.
you've lost these games, like you said, it's individual mistakes.
Yeah.
So Klopp's biggest thing now is to try rally them up now because If you lose your next game, it's looking very, very bad. And I'm already hearing whispers. I don't know how true it is that Klopp needs to go.
False.
So, like I said, I don't know,
It's
innit?
false, bro.
But yeah, it's not looking good. And like I said, when confidence is down, it's the hardest thing to bring it back up. 'Cause you can win your next game.
And against who? When you win your next game, it's against who though? That game brings the confidence.
Well, do you know what it is? We got what Champions League next. We got RB Leipzig away. So, but I think that'll be played in like a neutral stadium.
Yeah.
But yeah, like hopefully the Champions League can kind
Have a
of
fresh start.
Yeah, kind of galvanize us, sort of thing. But yeah, it's just confidence at the moment.
Is Hendo still a leader? Because you said obviously the real leader, obviously.
Yeah. I mean,
so I'm
he
saying
is a leader, but
he's
he
not
can't
the
do-
leader.
No, yeah, I don't think he's the. Yeah, I think he's not the leader.
He's just
But
a
I feel like there's only so much he can do at centre back, and to be honest, he's not great at centre back.
Yeah,
It would have
he's
been Fabinho got injured, but it would have been better obviously if Fabinho had played alongside Kabak rather than Henderson, because Henderson has a thing of not following runs or sometimes dropping a bit too deep, which was one of the chances that let Vardy get in. He's doing what he can, so I'm not gonna like crucify him, but yeah, it's just he kind of really. It's like players really need to start coming back as well, because obviously we still have Jota still to come back, obviously Keita to come back, Fabinho still to come back. So I feel like obviously once players really start coming back, I feel like right now obviously it's like a shit period that we're in, but we will find some consistency. I can't see us staying
Just
this level
just do
of
top
bad,
4, man. And
but but this season is just about making top 4.
Yeah,
but
man.
obviously,
But even that's not easier.
it's not easy because like I think if West Ham and Chelsea win tomorrow, we're probably like 6th or something. So it's that
Right now
bad.
we're sitting 4th.
Yeah, we're 4th, but I'm saying them two still have games to play. I think on Monday. So it's just shit times at the moment. It's shit times at the moment. But yeah, if we could get top 4, that's all I want from this season, really. And then
What's your thoughts on Tiago since he's come to the Prem?
I don't think he's been bad, but I just feel like he's not played with the right midfield. I think Brighton. The game yesterday. I thought he started bad. Like he was just overdoing things, trying to do turns, doing too much. But as the game went on, he got better. But I feel like if he's in the midfield with like him, Fabinho, Tiago, say Henderson, I feel like that will obviously have you see a better balance from him as such.
Yeah.
But it's just I don't know. I don't think he's been bad.
Awful. He hasn't been awful.
Yeah, I don't think it's been bad. I just think obviously it's been
Average.
underwhelming.
Yeah.
It's probably been a bit underwhelming. But then again, I feel obviously the circumstances with not having say the right balance of midfield has kind of thing. I don't think I think he's even like played decent, but it's just obviously for the performances he was putting in at Bayern as such. That's why you want those performances thing. But yeah, I think he'll get better anyway as the season goes on and whatnot. But yeah, it hasn't been bad or whatever.
I don't think it's just.
Yeah, it's just
underwhelming. I believe.
That's the right word.
yeah. I'd probably say just underwhelming.
I
But
think we'll see the best of him
Next season.
probably, next season.
I think next season we will not see Tiago.
Yeah.
Because he's had like 3 injuries since he's been to Liverpool.
yeah, and I
Yeah.
feel like obviously once the players, so especially like the defensively as well, the players are right. So if like Van Dijk and Gomez are back, or Matip as well, that will also help because they help with our build up in attack as well. Because if like say teams are pressing us, Van Dijk can just ping a ball, say 60 yards out, and then that relieves pressure. So the defense, that's why I think people not comprehending how losing those players as well affects our attack as well. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because then you have Trent and Robertson who know they can stay higher because they've got two, pacey centre backs or 2 centre backs that are good on the 1-to-1 defending. You know what I'm saying? So it affects all aspects of the team. So it's a finely tuned machine, and if you take one thing out, it's it's a domino effect on all other aspects of the team. So, but like I said, top 4. If we can make top 4, that's all I care about, and hopefully some decent run in the Champions League.
Watched our episodes from beginning to now. Fuck.
Yeah, I know it's just like a fucking
roller coaster this
I was
year.
up.
been a roller coaster.
But the thing is, the Everton game, as soon as that game happened, I know I said it's going to be a top 4 fight, fam, because fucking losing Van Dijk and then Gomez a couple weeks after, It's just ruined us, bro.
Yeah, no one saw that
You
coming.
can't lose someone like Van Dijk. You can't
lose-
replace him. You can't
lose-
replace him.
You can't lose Van Dijk because he's irreplaceable.
Yeah.
But then
But-
you've lost 3 centre backs. Matip is in and out.
Yeah,
Then you lose Van Dijk. Then you lose Gomez. It's just like wow.
it's a madness.
It's mad.
It's a madness. But
Then you bring in
I swear Davison got injured as well.
Davis.
Yeah,
I think
he
so.
got injured as well.
what?
Yeah.
I don't think. I don't.
training.
Yeah, it might have been.
Yeah,
Oh
he got injured as well, so they got 4 out of 5 centre backs
You need
injured.
to bring some sage into that Liverpool training. Bro,
Trust me,
'cause
fam.
the
Yeah, nah.
worst scare.
Paranormal activity and like, you know what I'm saying?
That is
It's
crazy.
unbelievable, but you know, it is what
Yeah,
it is,
them
man.
things you can't plan.
Yeah,
for.
yeah,
Them
it
things you can't
is
plan
what it is. You know what I mean? But we'll see anyway, man. But
Yeah, on to the next.
but
one,
onto the next one, man. I don't know
man.
who.
Is that United.
Yeah, United, we drew with West Brom.
I couldn't even believe it.
Okay, no.
It's not good enough, guys. It's
couldn't
not
believe it.
good enough, bro. I told you, fam. What I said to you the other day,
Yeah,
possible
yeah.
of losing, fam. I said it to the guys, like they thought I was just chatting shit. Nah, bro. United are just not consistent.
Was that at home? Was it away?
We was away.
You was away.
Obviously,
okay.
well, we haven't lost away this season. We haven't lost
Still
away.
haven't.
Still haven't lost away this season.
yeah.
But the thing is, we just can't score, lads. Literally, we had about what I'd say we had about majority of the. No, I'm not gonna lie. West Brom played really well. Really well. They wanted that 3 points, and we'll give it to them. They definitely wanted that 3 points. They came for our neck. And in terms of the first half, I'd say the first 20 minutes they had it, and then we started getting the ball in. We started running down their end. We had wave after wave. It's just that there's no service, bruv. Literally, fam. If it's not Bruno doing the service, no one else can't do it. So
No service in terms of what?
feeding Cavani or feeding like Rashford, the ball in terms of like when they're making runs or making space or they like trying to do 1-2s, like it's there's no creativity.
Do you think it's because Pogba's not been playing the last 2 games?
Yeah, but in the beginning of the season we never had Pogba, so scoring wasn't like. I think Pogba wasn't the problem with scoring because in the beginning of the season he was injured, so he wasn't really playing.
Yeah, but I'm talking about the last. Yesterday,
Yeah.
he thing, and then what was it? What was the game before that you had? Your last game,
Everton, I
Everton,
think,
and you drew 3-3.
3-3,
and,
yeah.
and it kind of went pear shaped when he went off.
Yeah. I guess it's put him. Well, personally, I feel like Pogba don't do anything. He just pings the ball left and right. He's not really someone to run back in. Well, he doesn't really defend that often to me personally. He might if he's close enough. He might do a slide tackle or, do you know?
He might engage.
Yeah, like if he's close enough, he might engage. But apart from that, he's not like someone who will run down the ball, get it.
I hear you.
Do you know what I mean? He's
With
not.
Pogba,
But then-
either he has a blinder or you don't really see him in the game.
But then, do you think like with him being on it, you control the ball more because he controls
Yeah,
the
but
ball?
Yeah, his ball retention's good.
Yeah,
Like,
but-
he barely
but-
loses the ball.
But before then, Fred was doing a really good job, like distributing the ball, passing, finding plays. But now he's just a fake Brazilian to me now.
I think with Fred and
He's too
McTominay-
short as well, I swear to God, this guy's like 5'5".
I don't mean that.
He's too short for
But-
Premier League, fam.
But with Fred and McTominay, they're not the players to
Partner.
who you want in the final third. Because they're not the creative players.
They're
I
not.
mean, Fred was in Shakhtar Donetsk. He was that player who you bought. But for United, he's not been that player. McTominay's not that player. So the only 2 players.
But Tommy's finding form. He's scoring. I think he's
No,
more.
McTominay,
He's more of a scorer than
Yeah.
I say passer, looking for the space
Yeah,
and
like
whatnot.
he's got a good shot on him, like edge of the box. He don't mind having a swing at it. But within that final third, I think Bruno and Pogba are your best bets to try to split the line,
Yeah,
run
yeah.
with the ball,
You're
try
right,
and get
still.
a 1-2 off.
Luke Shaw's been really good on the wing as well. But
Yeah.
apart from Trent, I think he's the second most assists in Premier League this season. So he's doing bits. He's,
Donny, I don't know why. I don't know what he's got to do to get a game.
I just don't
I
know.
don't know what
Obviously,
he's
what
got to do to
what Ollie was saying is that the whole plan of him coming to United is they said to him for the first year, you're going to be inserted into the team slowly. So the only person to really blame is himself. Innit? If you didn't want that type of like progression to get within the team like that, then you shouldn't have signed for us, innit? Do you know what I mean? That's nothing. If I've told you my plans and you said you agreed into that, then you just got to stick with it.
Apparently, allegedly.
Allegedly.
But this
Ollie-
is super slow though.
Because Ollie could have said, yeah, you're going to be an important player, and once he signed or whatever, be like, all right, cool. You've signed now, you're here, but we're going to slowly introduce you. But I don't know.
But where would you play him?
For one of McTominay or Fred.
Yeah.
You play? Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, okay, cool.
Because you need goals. Because with Fred and McTominay, and then you've got your back four, whatever system you play in,
Yeah, but
it's too much
McTominay gives you
protection
goals.
there. Yeah, so take Fred out. Put Donny in.
But I've been saying that. I never wanted Fred. Fred can galang, fam. He can galang.
For a good,
How you liked Fred?
No, the question was, if we had to win Premier League tomorrow, who would you use, McTominay or Fred? And I say Fred because he's a more complete footballer than McTominay. Do you know what I mean? But
so you keep Fred and get rid of
in
McTominay.
terms if we were in the question.
Yeah.
Overall, I like McTominay. You know I like McTominay. You're a bit late bloomer.
He's
grown on
he's
you.
grown on me.
Yeah, he's grown on you.
He's grown on me. He's a decent player.
From that game, I feel like
No, but you liked Fred.
He liked Fred when he was playing well for like a section.
I never liked Fred.
No, he's never liked Fred.
I've never liked Fred.
I've liked Fred.
He's liked Fred.
I thought Fred has been good.
If you go back to when you got knocked out against RB Leipzig, when you lost to PSG, you was like, oh, why didn't he take off Fred? Because Fred has been such an important player for us.
He has. It doesn't, he has been an important player for us. Doesn't mean that I like him though. He's been an important.
Okay.
Yeah, it's true.
Okay.
It's because he's an important player doesn't mean I have to like him. I don't like his type of football for us. I feel like, to me, he's a utility man. You bring him on if someone's injured. Like to me personally, we should have three midfielders better than Fred. So just in case.
You do.
Who?
Bruno, Pogba, Donny.
Yeah, but they can't work together, bro.
No, of course not. I'm just
they
saying.
can't work together, innit?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But before Donny came, it was Pogba. And then obviously when Bruno, so do you know what I mean? But yeah, he was an important player to us, because he had to kind of fill Pogba's boots. He had no choice, but do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He was doing well, but if I can get rid of him tomorrow, if I could cash in like 20 mil from him, I would.
Wow. Strong
I
words.
would. Martial can go as well. You know what I'm saying? Like,
bingo.
but yeah, like I said, Maguire, I feel like Maguire shouldn't be our captain. I just don't think he should lead United.
Why?
I just don't think he's man for the job. I feel like he takes things upon himself too much sometimes. He leaves Lindelof by himself, even though we know Lindelof is not the most aggressive defender. He's too soft. Does that make sense?
Yeah,
he's tidy on the ball.
Type,
Obviously, he's tidy on the ball. We can pass and whatnot, but sometimes you just need some raw aggression. Do you know what I mean? I feel like he gets bodied too much over the ball. I feel like no one takes him seriously because he's Swedish.
But then that's what.
And he wear dresses.
And he was what?
And he wears dresses. I didn't even know that.
Wears dresses.
I didn't even know that.
I seen him. I think for like Christmas or something, he wore a dress.
Okay, fair enough. I mean, if that's what you're into. Then.
If that flows your boat, it flows your boat. Do you know what I mean? But
I don't play for that team.
Well, we know about your team.
I mean, we know about your team.
We know about your team.
Jesus Christ.
God.
What was I gonna say? But with Maguire and Lindelof, you don't necessarily need too aggressive centre backs.
No, but
I think you just need because if you just look at history, even today, you have the one that's the cultured centre back, that's the strong one, and then you've got another one that's just like he's putting his head in front of anything.
Yeah, but
so you had the Ferdinand Vidic, Van Dijk, Matip. Do you know what I mean? Like there's always a balance. Like where you got someone.
But Maguire's not aggressive.
He's more aggressive than
Lindelof.
Lindelof.
I'd say he's in like what's the word? I'd say foul prone. Does that make sense? Is that a thing? He's like injury prone, but he's like foul prone.
He's always giving away fouls.
Stupid ones as well. Like, and he always puts us in a bit like he does stupid stuff that will give away penalties. Like,
but would you? This is a question to you lot. Who's a smarter centre back? Like, who's got a higher IQ footballing wise, out of Lindelof and Maguire?
I'd say
because I would say Lindelof.
Yeah, but
you just saying got the ability to back it.
Yeah, he's like a Blin, innit? Like Blin had the football IQ's up there. Yeah, but he just don't have the physical attributes for the Premier League.
Yeah,
Lindelof don't do it. He just doesn't have it. Like
he's not good enough.
Yeah, I feel he just needs to go, man. He needs to go. Lindelof needs to go. Unfortunately, if I had the money or the powers to make Bailey's knees, you know, the one fresh and that, I wouldn't that. But I feel like Bailey and Maguire are a way better duo than Lindelof. But we still need to buy a centre back, 110%, and someone with some class. Like we need some class in the back four.
Didn't you think their goal today was a foul though?
Which goal?
West Brom, their goal.
Would you say it's a goal? Or would you say? I'd say he just wanted it more. I just feel like he just wanted it more. I just feel like he wanted the ball more. I don't say it's a foul. I feel like he just wanted it more.
I thought it was a foul.
Really?
It was all over him, bro. Just like clawing man's face away, fam, just to get the header in.
What can I say, fam? He wanted it more. You know what I mean? He wanted the ball more, bro. There's nothing more I can do, fam.
Prem, fam.
Not within the limits of the game, fam. Like, there's got to be some limits, fam.
Boy, but yeah, that was earlier on. That was like the first couple minutes of the game.
Yeah, like
First
2
minute, I
minutes.
think.
First 2 minutes in the game, we're conceding. But that's the thing about it. Even though we've won away or drawn, we've always conceded first. So I think we're like top 3 for most conceded goals this season.
First goals conceded.
No,
Like
no.
you conceded the first goal.
No, goals conceded this
Oh,
season.
okay,
I think we're
okay.
like top 3,
Damn.
which is bad. Like we're scoring.
Yeah.
I think we scored like maybe like 50 something goals, but we've
But you also
conceded like 48 or something like
mad.
that. So I don't know if
Yeah,
Oli
United's
really.
weird.
Yeah,
United's
like
weird. United's weird because it's normally one problem rather than both problems. And what I mean by that is you're either not scoring enough
yeah,
or you're letting too many in or not. But
you're
you're kind of
scoring.
doing both.
Yeah.
It's weird. It's weird.
I just don't get it. I just don't know what the boys are up to in their head mentally, fam. I just don't know. Like I said,
Oli? Tactics.
I
Could be subs, could be teams he's put out.
feel like he doesn't take enough risks.
You don't think so?
Nah, man. He's just basic, innit? Like, I don't know.
Do you think he always plays for
the draw?
maybe not a draw, but he plays not to lose? So
Yeah,
if you can nick
safe,
it- so if
safe.
you can nick it, let's go.
Yeah,
for
but
it.
I feel like because
Rather than like he would set out a team that's all right. This is a positive team.
Mm.
A lot of attacking players were going for it. Do you think you see that enough from Oli, or do you feel like he's safe team? I know we're not gonna concede many. We could score, but it might be counter attacks. Like, what would you think Oli does more?
I think he plays it safe. I feel like he puts the team out knowing that if they click, they might win. But if they don't click, it's not the worst thing in the world. Do you know what I mean? Because we've only lost 4 games out of 24. So I feel like we've done immaculately well, with massive improvement since last season. Do you know what I mean?
Right.
From this time here, we had like 8 defeats or 7 defeats. So I don't know what his problem is. I literally don't know. I don't know if he still needs time to build his team, or he knows that he's still got hurdles to jump over. I don't know what in his mind he feels like he needs to do to get over the line. Because at the end of the day, we all can see it for ourselves. You know what I mean? We need a new centre back. We need a new right winger. Do you know what I mean? You're bringing in old experienced strikers, which isn't a bad thing because Cavani's doing well. Do you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, it's not what we need for long term.
It's not long term.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? So Cavani could do amazing this season, and then he might not want to play for us because someone might want to take him up because he's played well this season. Do you know what I mean? So I feel like Oli really needs to get into his head what we need for us to succeed. Literally, because Klopp knew that you lot were scoring goals, but you lot couldn't fucking defend. Van Dijk, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, problem solved.
Arteta knows that you lot can score goals, but you can't defend. So the first thing he started to do was work on your back four, and he's working his way up. Do you see what I'm trying to say? I don't know. At United, it always seems attack.
But
Then
he's got the backing of the board. Do you reckon?
yeah, because they ain't got to pay him much. Do you know what I mean? They ain't got to spend money.
That's horrible.
No, but think about it, fam.
Do you think that's the reason why?
Fam, he's not even a quarter of the wages that his yearly wages is not even a quarter of what Jose or David Moyes
wouldn't
got
be. It
or
wouldn't be,
Van
of course
Gaal. Do you know what I mean? So he saves money for the club. Yeah, he 110% in wages,
Yeah.
and then he's not even buying like world class players. He's just trying to get young, great potential players.
He is
He's trying to-
attempting to try to get world class players, but I just don't think he's got the pulling power to get.
I don't feel like he needs the pulling power. It's United. You don't need the pulling power. You can play for United. I think it's more of the question of where do you not see yourself in 5. I feel like a lot of players say to him like, where do you see yourself in the next like 3-4 years? And I feel like he doesn't really have an idea.
Yeah, but if you're Oli
Yeah.
and you're asking me, I want you to come. Yeah, I'm representing, or you're representing United, but it's you. Do you know what I mean? Like Oli is like, I don't really know who you are. I've heard a couple stories, Champions League nights, cool, but I don't really know your pedigree.
That's
Do
my
you get what I'm
point.
trying to say?
That's what I'm saying. I feel like the question that a lot of players ask is, where do you see yourself in like 3-4 years? And I feel like he generally doesn't know, because when you're asked this season, do you see United as title contenders? He was like, no, I don't even know why even people are bringing that
that's
up.
outrageous.
You're stupid. Why are you even putting that in the air?
You
Just
lot were
say-
challenging, and he
just-
was like, "We're not title challengers." So do you feel like he's playing that down? Because Fergie would never
say that.
say,
Never.
we're not title challengers, but like, yeah, we're gonna go for it.
Do you know what I mean? Even if you
mad.
bluff it, fam. Even if you bluff it, because
But I think he's just done that to take the pressure off United.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah,
I
but-
get why
yeah,
he did it.
yeah, but
this is
United, just go for it, fam.
What's just going for it? Like, if you're actually in the title charge, why would you put the pressure of yourself saying, yeah, we're we're going for the title.
It shouldn't make it
Yeah,
because
of course it does.
if you're already in a title race, because at one point you were sitting top.
We were like 4 points clear.
Yeah. So
And then because we lost to Sheffield United, then that's when it changed.
yeah, so you are in a title race.
Yeah.
So regardless if anyone asks you or not, you know it within yourselves, and the players know it.
Exactly.
So there's a buzz around the stadium, the change room, that whatever. So if a report asks you, obviously we know what reporters do. They try to get a headline, whatever. And when things go left, they're like, "Oh, you said this." So I get why Oli said that, but I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah, but it doesn't have to say it to the public. But if behind closed doors, we're in a title race. But to the public, we're not in a title race, so you can take the pressure off.
Yeah, but that's
You take the pressure
long.
off.
Just do it. Just say yeah.
Why?
Why not though?
You're just putting more pressure on yourself in the public.
I don't think there was a lot of pressure.
There was no
even
pressure on him
sitting top.
anyway.
What do you mean there was no
because I
pressure
don't
on
feel
him?
like the board ever thought within his 3 years he'll be this like
No one,
disadvantaged.
no one thought.
Oh,
no one thought.
United would be
fans
second.
This
thought.
is not a free swing for United, you know.
no.
you mean?
What I'm saying
As
is
in, like, their
comfortably.
title charge. This is not like a free swing. Like, if United are in the title race, they're in the title race. Yeah, it's not like, we're just, we're happy to be here. We couldn't even believe it. We thought we was gonna be fighting relegation this season, and it's not that. Like, what did you think you were progressing to? You finished what, 3rd last season?
We're currently second.
Currently second now. If now you progress into into like title challenges, then obviously like Liverpool had a bad season, Man City had a bad start. This is the best time that Man United could possibly win a league
but
title.
Ete,
So now, why would you then put the pressure of, we're in a title race? Just be like, no, we're not in a title race. But you don't have to tell. Obviously, behind closed doors, you just be like, look, listen, we are in the title race. But to the public, you want to take as much pressure off the players. You're not going to be like, we are in the title race. Okay, and then 2 weeks later, now you go through the bad
but then
form.
when you do it,
you go through the bad form, and they're like, so 2 weeks ago, you was in a title race,
Would you say we're not in a title race, or would you say something along the lines of we're gonna take it game by game?
Yeah.
It's the the media trained
precisely.
answer.
Yeah,
but you don't necessarily say we're not in the title
Those
race,
his
because that
words.
can come across mad.
That's what his
But
words.
when you play it safe,
but when you say it like that, that means you are saying basically you're in a title race, because you'll go what game by game and see where we end up, sort of thing.
yeah, that's immediate. That's
immediate trained.
You're not saying yes and you're not
I'm
saying
saying
no.
no. You've gone around
People
the
are
question.
savvy to it, but I know what he's doing.
Yeah.
But when you full out say we're not in a title race, a big part of the section would be, we'll have your thoughts of taking the pressure off.
Yeah.
But then another part was like, why?
And then you got Pep Guardiola and he's saying, dickhead, all right, you're not in the title race. You're not the ones there. And then you got, you know what I mean, people like that. You got Brendan Rodgers saying, all right, dickhead, you're not in the title race. Then say no, though. Do you know what I mean?
It could have gone either. I hear what you're saying, though.
No, I understand what you're saying 110%, but I just feel like in terms of like just putting out in the
Tell me
universe
he's
and,
new
do
to
you know what I
this.
mean?
He's definitely new to this.
What?
Oli.
Being Oli.
Just in this spotlight of,
United.
yeah, because before it was
I think
more
you are
Cardiff.
just crucifying Oli for no
not
reason.
crucifying. I'm asking
We're
you
just
a question.
saying. We're just saying that we would
Nah.
prefer you not to say, "Oh, we're not in a title race." You could have said anything else, bro.
Yeah.
But not say, "Oh, we're not in a title race." You just
Any-
plug
any-
it in
any-
it.
But you're not saying for him to go for it.
Yeah, he should go for it. I'm not saying that he should
but
necessarily go out. It's like,
Game
yeah,
by
we're in title
game.
race.
I've been
This is
saying
our
that
year.
beginning of the season.
da-da-da-da.
I've been saying at the beginning of
Yeah,
the season.
but
game
you,
by
but
game.
you're not saying.
Yeah.
You're saying like he should have gone for it. Like, yeah, we are in a title race. That's
No,
what
we
you were
didn't say
saying.
that. We're saying he should have given a different answer. We should have
Because
went.
it just comes across mad.
Like
as
you don't
saying,
believe
like,
in. Like you just don't believe in us.
Like, no, we're not in a title race. Because, yeah, a part of me thinks
You don't
that
believe
he
in it.
thinks
Yeah.
he's not in a title race.
Yeah.
But if he's telling the dressing room, we're in a title
Allegedly.
race.
What if he doesn't?
Okay.
That's
What if
mad.
he- okay,
That's
what if he
mad.
doesn't?
That's
Okay.
Because this is all speculation.
That
This
is
is
speculation. That's what I'm
yeah.
saying. So
But if you're in that changing room
Yeah.
and Oli says to the
To
whole
me,
changing
yeah.
room that, oh, guys, we're just going to take it game by game. And you've just come off the pitch, winning, sweating for 90 minutes. I'll put a shift in. And you're telling me, and I see the table, we're 4 points clear, sitting top,
Yeah.
sitting nice. I've never been there before.
Yeah, he's
And
never
then-
been there before.
And then my manager is now telling me
We'll take
that
it
we're
game
just
by
going to
game.
take it game by game. What, bro? Rally us up, fam. Rally us up. Do you think Mourinho would ever go to that changing room?
yeah, but
and
you
be
don't
like,
get
"We're gonna
gassed
take it
off a
game by
win.
game"?
You don't to get gassed off a
It's
win.
momentum, though.
Yeah, but you just be like, look, listen, it's a great win, but it counts for nothing now. Do you know what I'm saying? It's on to the next game. What you've done now is, you've done
No,
great.
yeah, no, that's
Yeah,
fine.
yeah,
That's fine because
yeah.
then you look forward onto the
Yeah.
next one. But that's if he says that. If a manager comes and just tells you, all right, well, good win, guys. We'll go on to next week.
What manager does that though?
Oli.
You don't know. Exactly. You don't know.
Yeah, you don't know.
But again, this is just speculation.
It
We're just
is.
making shit up here.
Yeah,
but
man,
it's
we just go with the
conversation.
flow.
Ollie,
man.
listen, yeah. That man trying to do you dirty. Listen, you do what you do and play out. You get what I'm saying? They didn't expect you to be where you are, but you are where you are.
Yeah, no, he's overdone himself.
Yeah,
that's for sure.
he's done better than I expected. 110%. 110%. But I
Exactly.
still feel like he's got a long way to go.
You can give him the world, Ollie. It will never be enough.
He hasn't given us the world. Give him on the Premier League.
You're giving him the world. It will never be enough.
I mean, yeah.
What world has he given us?
Another conversation.
You know the ones there, like, no world he's given
But
us.
yeah,
man.
1-1 draw. Few points off City now. City went and gone and got their dub. So
So 4 points clear now.
yeah. So
I think it was
Do
a game
you-
in
do
hand
you-
as well.
Yeah.
Yeah,
If we
so-
won today, it would have been, I think.
do you think it's
nice.
over, or is there a part of you but like City could still slip up?
Fam, it's the Premier League, bro. I don't care, bro. I feel like any point within the season, Man City will lose. I thought they will not do unbeaten from now to the rest of the season. 110% they won't.
For real?
I believe. I don't know. I believe that they will not do that. It's the
Okay.
Premier League. I just don't see it happening. I just don't see it happening. They've gone what 15, 16 games unbeaten, all competitions. Yeah,
That's a record, isn't it?
is it a record? Yeah, but Liverpool been doing. Do you know what I mean? Liverpool, the testimony to that. Like at some point, you're gonna have to change your ways, do something. Do you know what I mean? Be different. Do you know what I mean? And that's what Liverpool have done. So I don't see Man City going from now to the end of the season unbeaten. Plus they got Champions League and is it the FA Cup?
Yep.
Yeah, it's the FA Cup. Do you know what I mean? They still got a lot of tournaments to do. People might get injured. People might get tired. Fam, I don't think it's happening.
Still a long way to go.
We've still
Even though it's only like what, few months left, but it's still a
got
long
14
way to go.
no, how many
especially if
games
you're
we got
playing a lot
left?
of games. We're like what? We're
20
past the halfway period now.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. It's us as fans. It's not a long way to go. But when you're playing 2 games a week, you're playing in Europe, and then you're coming back, and yeah, it's long for the players. So it's true. They could maybe go
We've
season
got like 16
undefeated.
games left, I think.
They could maybe go to season undefeated, or they
16
can
or
drop
something like
points
Yeah, I feel like they will.
because they've still got to play. Have you played them twice yet?
Yeah.
And we've got to play them again.
I don't think we've played them twice yet. I think we've only played them once. I can't remember. But yeah, I mean, they could possibly still drop points. But I think you need to just kind of stay on their neck a little bit. And
I just
start getting some
United. I just don't
couple
understand
wins
it, fam.
together.
We'll beat. I don't know, like a Leicester, and the next week we're struggling against Sheffield United and West Brom. Like, you just those are just 3 easy points. I like it. Those supposed to be 6
Yeah.
points in the bag.
If you're going for the title,
Yeah,
those
do you know what I mean?
are
6 points in the
must-win
bag. Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, if we had those 3 points from that West Brom thing, we would be above them.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, it's true.
do you know what I mean? Oh well.
Nah.
You
I think City.
We would be above them on points if we had 3 points. If we had 6 points added to what we have now, we'd be above them.
Yeah, if you won those
Yeah,
two
if you
games,
won
yeah,
those two
mathematically
games,
you
you'd
would
be above them.
No, but then, today you got one.
They'll still have the game in hand.
So you
Yeah,
would have
they-
had 2 more points from today, and then 3. So you'd got 5 points. No, but you drew. No, but then you would have 4 points more because you got 2 draws. No, Everton and West Brom. That was 2 draws, right?
Yes.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. If
So
would've
you would
won-
have 2 points.
No, but I'm saying if we won the Sheffield United and the West
You'd
Brom,
have 4 more points than you have now,
Yeah.
yeah.
which they would still be
11.
top.
Okay,
No,
yeah.
we'd have 3. Yeah, yeah.
4 more
No,
points.
5.
You didn't lose.
No, we drew today.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
And-
we lost against West Brom. No, I mean Sheffield United. So that's 3, 2. So 5 would have been 5 points.
Oh, you're talking about Sheffield United. Oh,
Yeah,
I thought you meant your last games, like Everton.
No, I'm talking about Sheffield
Oh, no.
United
The
and West
games
Brom.
that they should have
We
won.
should have won. Like Everton is it could be anything.
Yeah.
Oh, man. If buts and maybes, man. That's what
right,
it
bro.
is.
It's football. It's football.
It's football, bro. Everyone can say that. Oh man, if we just, if that decision went our way, you know the one like if that decision went our way,
fan. I know all
Yeah,
too well
you know what I
about
mean?
if buts and maybes, bro.
we could have done that. But anyway, Arsenal had a good game today.
Yeah, must-win game against Leeds. Won 4-2. The last 15 minutes were a bit.
I thought they were gonna come back.
Yeah, from when they scored the first one, I was like, all right, cool. We still got a cushion because we got the 4 goals. But then when they scored the second one, they were just piling up ways. Arteta made changes, which was good. He brought on El Nene, he brought on Holding. He was like, we're just gonna shore this up.
William came on as well, innit?
William came on, did absolutely nothing.
Shut that down.
He did. He did. I swear to you, he did.
He was like,
I didn't watch it. I didn't watch it.
Yeah.
So
No, he
I
did
don't
absolutely.
think-
He did absolutely.
he
nothing.
shut that down, bro. He's like,
no, I just wanted
your
him,
comeback?
I, you know,
What's your comeback?
it's not a comeback. I just wanted him to obviously acknowledge that as well because he
No,
did.
but what I was mentioning was the defensive players. that come
Oh,
on.
okay. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
Willian only came on for just fresh legs, but
Yeah.
the subs that he made in terms of El Nene and Holden coming on, it was just to shore up the game. But the lineup was very positive.
Yeah.
In terms of the midfield, we got Xhaka, Ceballos, Odegaard, Smith Rowe, Aubameyang down the middle, and we had Saka as well. So just from that lineup,
yeah,
because
serious.
I was saying is like we need to win this game against Leeds. Like there's no draws ain't good enough.
Yeah.
Like we need to win this game, and we went firing.
Yeah,
So,
Aubameyang found his form.
Aubameyang, great first goal. Old Aubameyang, he sent everyone. I thought he normally, when he runs down the left, couple shimmy step overs, and then he goes far post. This time he cut it back, so he gave everyone the eyes and scored. So it was a good goal.
Scored on his left foot.
No, he scored on his right foot.
right,
Oh,
right,
what? Went near post.
Yeah, it went near
okay.
post.
And then he had a penalty.
Saka was just giving him hell. He was just running at he had two penalty appeals. One was overturned. One we got, which Aubameyang tucked away.
That was the keeper being dumb, innit? That the keeper got caught on the ball and gave away the penalty.
Yeah. Heavy touch. I just knew from when he took that second touch, like onto him. And Saka, got him, kicked him, and there was no complaints. It was a foul. Aubameyang sent the keeper, so that's 2-0. And then the third one came from Bellerin. Again, shit keeping. It was shit keeping. It was
Bellerin.
it was Bellerin originally shot at him. And then it's just gone through him. But I'll take it. I'll take it. So at 3-0, half time, and then I think it was a comfortable first half.
So what? Get
Very
rid of Bellerin, yeah?
comfortable. Huh?
Get rid of Bellerin, yeah?
Get rid of Bellerin?
Yeah.
I mean, no, because we got no replacement right back because Maitland-Niles is gone
Okay.
to West Brom.
All right, fair enough.
I can't get rid of him now.
So you would get rid of him then if Nathan
Yes.
Niles. Oh wow. Fair
Yes,
enough.
Of course, yeah.
Okay, go on.
But
Even though he's been well through the season, okay.
he's not done well this season. Let's not do that. This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying with these two. When Bellerin plays well, they're singing praises. When he plays dead,
I don't diss him.
These two don't say nothing.
I don't diss him.
That's exactly my point.
why do I-
When he plays bad, you don't say anything.
Why should I?
Because he's playing bad. Whenever any Arsenal player play bad, you got a lot to say. But when Bellerin plays bad, you have nothing to say.
Because
But when
I like
he plays
him.
well, it's Bellerin, yeah? Bellerin.
I like him as a player. I would accept him at United.
to sit on the bench, fair enough, if you want to.
No, I think
Because he's not getting games over Wan-Bissaka.
I think he would.
Impossible.
He would.
Impossible.
In terms of attacking quality, 110% better than Wan-Bissaka. Sometimes you need attacking. Do you know what I mean? Sometimes that's why sometimes Shaw doesn't even start. Tell us starts, and then Shaw comes on just to
But
keep
Shaw's probably been your most consistent player this season.
what being creatively.
Just overall as a defender, defensively he's played well. Going forward, he's played well. Like Shaw has been your most consistent defender this season.
I would say
Wan-Bissaka.
Wan-Bissaka.
No, I'll say Shaw. Wan-Bissaka's had a few shocking games. Wan-Bissaka's
So
he's
has
had a
Luke
few.
Shaw. You've sat down and watched games with
I'm
Luke
talking
Shaw
about
had a
he's been
shocker.
more consistent. He's been your most consistent player.
This
I
whole
would say,
season?
yeah.
No, Bruno, man.
No, as a defender.
Oh, okay,
defender, I'll say Shaw.
yeah. Oh, yeah. He gives us the most. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know why Oli likes that left side more. I know because he can't work with what Wan-Bissaka's got. I guess.
But yeah, I mean,
Have you seen that one across the ball? It is
Wan-Bissaka?
horrid.
Talk to Uncle, fam. Apparently he's a good dribbler and good crosser. I don't see it.
No, he said great first, and
No,
then
yeah,
he
he's a
said
great
good, and then
dribbler.
he said good.
He still
He's
stands
good,
by
great
it. That's fine.
Dribbler. I like Wan-Bissaka. He's got good dribbling, good shimmies.
Good shimmies. But yeah, first half, 3-0, comfortable.
It's a serious face.
It is what it is. But
It's a serious. I can't do it, mate.
second half,
I'm a serious
we
guy.
get the fourth. We
No,
get the
you're
fourth.
friendly, Uncle Colin, don't
Aubameyang.
lie.
Could be friendly and serious. Serious. But yeah, go back.
Oh, yeah,
go.
go.
I mean, I'll wait for you.
No, sorry.
Wan-Bissaka,
No,
fam.
we're talking about that. We're talking about.
But yeah, 4-0, Aubameyang scores, and then now you just think, yeah, it's game done now, game wrap. It's good to see Aubameyang out there, hat trick. I just hope he kicks on from that. Like we had the discussion before when he was in that bad patch.
Yeah.
He must be going through something, and then what? A few months later, we found out that he was going through something back home. So hopefully that's kind of all sorted out. Obviously, you fix home before you go to work and whatever. But yeah, he's come back today, played down the middle, played really well, closing down. Odegaard was really good. Ceballos had a great game today.
My boy.
Yeah, Ceballos had a great game today. He was chasing everything down. That guy's got stamina, you know. He was chasing everything down. Good little interlink plays. Xhaka played all right. I think he was a bit sloppy at times. He just looked tired. Xhaka looked tired. And I wanted him to come off for El Nene. But I think, yeah, he took Odegaard off and just kind of just kept the 3 centre midfielders plus El Nene. And, yeah, he just bought that machine just to kind of see off the game. But a bit disappointed that we conceded 2. The first goal was a bullet over header. He put Luis on his bum. It was just a great header. Like this.
Luis is still starting.
Luis started today. It was Luis and Gabriel.
Who's going to start over Luis?
They got hold.
It would have been Holding.
No, but don't they all? Oh, you play back 4, innit? Never mind.
Yeah.
No, I thought you lot played 3 at the back. Never mind.
Nah, we played 4 at the back today. So it was Luis and Gabriel, and then Bellerin and Cedric.
So it was Holding.
Holding's better.
Holding came on. Holding came on the last 10, and then that's when we played 5 at the back.
Holding,
3 centre backs.
Holding over Luis then.
Yeah.
Right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, based on this season so far.
So
but
was he
when,
getting
when
rested?
Holding came on,
Yeah.
we played 3 at the back.
Yeah. No, but was he getting rested?
I think so. I think Luis, Gabriel, they've been in and out of the squad with injuries or suspensions or whatever. So, but they did well. Luis did well. Gabriel did well. I think overall it was a good performance. Just a bit in terms of like the second goal that they scored as well. Was just people weren't following their runners. Bellerin didn't follow his run. Xhaka didn't follow his run, and then that's when we conceded the second goal. And then Leeds were up for it.
How old is Xhaka?
I don't know, 27, 28,
Oh, I thought he
something.
was older than that, you know.
About 28, 29, maybe at
He
most.
got another 5 years of that, don't he? He's staying. I'm home.
But yeah, no, I'm happy with that. Like I said, we needed to win that game. Draws wouldn't have been good enough.
So are you
but
now on the table?
10th.
We're 10th
So-
and 6 points behind 4th.
Oh, so
Which
Liverpool.
you're currently sitting 4th. Yeah. So again,
Very interesting.
Fourth is looking crazy.
It's very interesting.
It's looking mad. So
I wonder who's
don't
gonna.
ask me the question. I
wanna-
stand where I stood.
Yeah.
Hear me. But yeah, I'm happy. But it's been a lot of goals this weekend. It's been a lot of goals, especially yesterday.
This week, today, there was only what?
Yesterday there was 4 games yesterday. And
Oh
was
yeah,
like,
Tottenham and Man City. Yeah.
and there's been there was a lot of goals, a lot of 3 goals or more, except the Villa game
Your
where
one
there was
had
0-0.
6 in it. You scored. Arsenal scored 4.
Yeah.
Leeds had 2. We had 2. Okay.
Yeah, but even yesterday's results, it was like 3 goals or more. So if you went bookies and put 3 goals or more in those, you were cleaned up. But yeah,
winning.
it's been a mad weekend. It's been a mad weekend still. But moving
Who
forward,
have you guys got in the Europa League?
we got
this week?
Benfica.
Benfica.
Yeah, we got Benfica, and we're gonna play in Rome as a neutral venue. Yeah,
Oh yeah, United got Real Sociedad, isn't it?
Real
Yeah.
Sociedad.
David
Sociedad.
Silva's going to take his revenge.
So
United will win. I think comfortably.
Do you think we'll win? They got a lot. I looked at that team the other day. They got a lot of old men. You know,
Real Sociedad.
they are like a retirement home for the La Liga fam. They're like the youngest players like 28, 27.
Experience, you can get a lot from experience.
Yeah, they were bossing at the beginning of the season, like in
Yeah.
the Liga, and then obviously everyone's kind of turned up in it. Do you know what I mean? So they
Do you
took down.
think the title is still there to be won for United?
What the season
What in the Prem?
in the Prem? It's hard with United because when you
It's there for them to win.
we can win
Is
it.
it do it?
Is it realistic? Like you'll win it?
Of course, it's realistic. It's just like when you think if Man City were to play that game in hand, it sets it off because they could play that game in hand and they could lose. So they're still 4 points ahead of us. Do you know what I mean? And then if we win our next game, that means they're 1 point ahead of us. So the pressure's on them. So where they have to. Do you know what I mean? Like I said, this whole season, I don't feel like Man City are gonna go from here now onwards unbeaten. I'm not saying it's impossible, but I don't think it's
You just
likely.
don't see it
I just don't see it happening. And if United take that advantage for when they lose, or if they lose, I don't know, lose one, or if they draw one and lose one, if we take that advantage.
But you think United will be more consistent than City, basically? It's possible.
I don't
But
think so.
we will. I think with United, at some point in the season, we always get a consistent run of games, and when we're winning and we're doing well, it's gone now. So I feel like I don't know. I'm in 2 minds about it. I couldn't
right
give
now. Right now, I think it's there for United to win it. Whether they do it or not is a different conversation. But right now, how it's looking, it's City's to lose.
City's to lose.
No, but I'm asking, do you think there's a possibility
That
that
we can
Man
win?
United can be more consistent than Man
More
City?
consistent? No.
Not more consistent, but
No, I
we were
wouldn't say
the
so.
consistent team.
Yeah,
From-
but that's what I'm saying. From now to
and now,
the end
and
of
now
the
Man
season.
City's taking it as a consistent
Yeah,
team.
so that's what I'm saying. Like in terms of being more consistent, because obviously whoever's
yeah.
more consistent is going to
win
win
it.
the league essentially.
Yeah, I don't see it.
Yeah, I
But you
don't.
never
I
know.
personally don't see it.
I don't see.
Yeah.
So
I never know.
if I was like, for me as a United fan, I would rather again push for the Europa League, like go more harder for the Europa League, and thing. And
I'm tired of being disappointed in semi-finals, so I can't take no more heartbreaks. Stop doing
Is
this.
what
to
it
me.
is.
CJ's a prick, you know.
why? Why? Listen, Klopp,
I can't take no more heartbreaks,
Klopp
cuz.
lost 6 finals before he won the
But
Champions League.
he got
true,
to a
very
final
true.
though. There was a 50-50 chance of him winning. He
Yeah,
didn't even get
yeah.
past the semi-finals. He got to five semi-finals.
Yeah,
Not one final.
that's mad still.
That's name me another anyone.
5 semi-finals
Yeah, 5
from what, last season?
from last season and this. So we got one semi-final. Yeah,
What semi-final?
Carabao Cup. Semi-final Carabao Cup. So we've been in 5 semi-finals and we've lost all 5.
Who did you lose to? Tottenham?
No, Man City.
Oh, you lost. Come on, man. Come on, man.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter.
It does matter.
It doesn't matter.
It does matter, man.
What are we talking about?
They lost the semi-final to Man City. Oh, what a loser Ollie is. Come on, man. Like, you're supposed to lose to Man City.
That was one. That class is one. All right, if you take it for one,
Yeah, okay.
Still 4 semi-finals that we lost. What's wrong with this Donny?
Nah,
like,
man.
Ollie can't win, man.
Yeah, can't win, man. He can't win, bro.
Easy,
like,
bruv.
Klopp lost 6 finals.
but Klopp
But
got
against Bayern
Munich.
Munich.
Exactly. You lost
But
to
it's-
Man City.
Yeah, but it's the same thing.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't understand.
My thing is that,
But is that okay?
what?
Losing.
It's not, obviously, it's not okay.
then I don't see the point.
but with context, it's understandable.
Yeah, no, of course, that I get it. But
Yeah.
at the same time, you want to push on now
Yeah, like
because it's not. They're not losing in a final.
Yeah.
they're losing in the semi.
semi-final, and it's
So it's
5.
like you want to push on to at least get in the final. At least if you get to a final,
Then
we lost at the
Exactly.
final.
But that's what I'm saying. To focus on the Europa League, where you can get to
And
the
I said
final.
to you,
To win Europa
To
League.
win the
But I
Europa
said I don't want to get to semi-final and be heartbroken again. So what have I said wrong?
Yeah, so that's your reasoning for not going for the Europa League.
I don't want a Europa League. I want a Premier League.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying.
Because right now, because the conversation was before top 4 or go for Europa League. Because
Yeah.
if you go for Europa League, you're guaranteed Champions League. But right now, United are.
We're still building. We're still building.
Can go for the title. Right?
But that's what. Okay,
Yeah,
go on.
can go for the title.
Uh-huh.
So, do you still go for the title or put your attention into Europa and try to win that?
I think United should be playing stronger teams, their stronger team in the Europa League than in the Premier League. Because I personally don't see Man United being more consistent than Man City. That's what I was asking. So because I don't see that they're in the top 4, as long as they consolidate top 4, why not put a stronger team to go for the Europa League? The Europa League, you don't have to put a stronger team over 2 legs. So it's
Do
only
you think top 4 certified though?
for United.
For United right now.
I think that, but the schedule there, I think with the squad Man United have, they'll be able to balance the schedule between the Europa League and the Premier League. So I don't see.
on Sundays from now on.
Yeah, so you play Thursday, Sundays. So and
Yeah,
then
but you go to
and
the
then
mad country.
yeah, but then and also
Far.
it's only 2 legs, and then there's gonna be a break.
There's no 2 legs anymore.
What do you mean? Oh yeah, yeah.
There's
oh,
no
yeah.
2 legs anymore.
Is there not?
No, just for this. Well, they're saying that until next season they might bring in another 2 legs, but this season there's no more 2 legs.
Oh, is it? I didn't know.
Knockouts.
No. Aren't Liverpool playing Liverpool? Okay,
Yeah,
maybe.
There's
I
no
don't
more
know.
2 leagues. What are you
Two
gonna play?
legs.
If you play
But
at
how-
neutral
how-
ground
how-
and then someone else plays that neutral ground, it's just gonna be a lot. You play one game and literally that is it. I think just for last season and this season. Then next season when the world's if it's back to normal,
Yeah.
2 legs
Okay,
in it.
that makes sense. That
Okay.
makes sense.
Yeah, well, yeah. So if it's just one game, then play a stronger team in the Europa League.
Yeah, then
for
that's
just
true.
for that
Yeah,
game.
it's
If it's a one game, then
It's a valid point, but
because I was thinking, I thought it was 2 legs like yourself. I thought it was 2 legs.
legs.
So
No,
that
it's-
schedule
But
was
even
mad.
even if
one.
it's that, still like put stronger teams into the cup competition, because Man United have big enough squad.
Yeah, but
where
our
they'll be able
strongest
to do
team
that.
couldn't even get
You
past
think
the
so?
semi-final. So what? I don't
of
really
last
know.
season.
Europa, we got our strongest
Yeah.
team got kicked out of semi-finals.
Last season.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but
you're a
so-
stronger
but
team this season.
With what? What addition?
It doesn't matter additions. You're playing better football than you was last season.
So I don't think that means we're a stronger team. We're just
You are a stronger
we're
team.
We're just clicking better than we did last season. I don't think that makes us a stronger
depth-
team.
Yes, that is a
but
stronger
the-
team
but
because you're
the
getting
depth-
better results.
But the depth in the squad, have they got that to go for the Prem and
and
Europa?
Europa.
That's what I believe they do.
You think? I don't.
I think so.
No? We've got two
The
centre
depth in the
backs.
squad.
Yeah.
We got three centre backs. One's constantly injured. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then one's just doing fuck.
Maguire's always going to play every game.
Because he cost us
Yeah.
80 mil
Exactly.
regardless,
Yeah.
innit? That.
Yeah.
So
He's going to play every game.
yeah, so one is always injured. We've only got one. We just
got
got
two left backs.
Two left backs. We got one right back. If one Bissaka gets injured, we're done for. You see me? We got no right wingers. If Greenwood gets fucked or Rashford gets fucked, we got Martial and Cavani to deal with.
You got Martial.
Yeah,
got Daniel
which isn't doing
James,
fuck all. Martial ain't doing fuck. Who?
Daniel James.
James.
You know what? I'm done with you, fam.
You
I'm
got
just gonna
Daniel James.
stop doing that.
I don't know. He's gone to Leeds or something. Or he's gone somewhere. Innit?
No, he's at United.
No, he's
he's
still there,
he's
he's
He's still
just.
there. Oh yeah, he's okay. Yeah, still there. So
should
you,
have
so
gone
that's what I'm saying. So you got some backup
He
options.
should have went on loan. I've been saying that. Fam.
They've got backup. I think up
But
front.
not for the quality. So if Rashford gets injured, you're gonna bring Danny James up front. Come, shut up.
If Rashford gets injured, Martial would play.
But Martial ain't done shit. What's gonna do nothing?
Martial's not
What
really
you're
done
doing
Yeah,
nothing.
but that's what I'm saying. It's
yeah,
depth.
but
It's
yeah,
the depth.
But there's no,
No
depth.
depth,
though.
uh,
There's depth.
There's depth, but there's no depth in quality.
Oh,
There's no quality.
there isn't quality.
There's depth in terms of I can bring a like for like, so I can bring a left winger on for a left winger.
Yeah,
You're
I'm
right
not
in
saying
that
I'm not
sense.
saying you have to wholesale change the team. I'm just saying for like maybe a Sunday, drop Rashford because he's gonna play midweek against
Yeah.
Thing, or during the week maybe play Van der
Or they
Beek in
don't
the
play
midfield.
90 minutes.
Or
So
play
you
Van, yeah.
Oh, so you're just saying like, rotate the squad more
Yeah,
for
rotate the
Premier
squad.
League.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
more
yeah.
Premier
Yeah,
League.
so rotate. So maybe drop say Pogba and then play
Donny.
play Donny during
yeah.
during the week. Maybe drop Shaw. Play Tellers.
Yeah, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So you don't have
Yeah,
to.
he's
be,
gonna have to.
It doesn't
He's
have to
gonna
be
have
a wholesale change, but the stronger players for United should play
Play
for
on Thursday.
Yeah, play the Thursday, play
enough.
the cup games. That's what I'm saying. Like not like the whole team has to change. Get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Okay,
no,
I see what you're saying, but the depth and quality is not there, bro.
I believe you got enough. I believe you got enough.
We've got enough quality.
I believe. So.
Anyways,
you
so
know-
we're not having the same conversation again.
Yes, yeah.
Before we get out of here, baller of the week. Have you got a player?
It's either Aubameyang for me, or it has to be the brother from Burnley when he scored that cracker.
Oh, what's his name?
Lawton or something like that.
Yeah,
Lawton. Lawton.
That's the goal of the weekend.
That's
for
the
me.
goal. I feel like
I
that's,
don't know. I liked Pedro Neto's goal against
Neto's goal
Southampton.
was good,
Yeah,
yeah.
against
Neto's
Oh
Southampton.
yeah, that was a ball.
Is that
He's
your
a baller.
baller of the week?
Yeah, that's mine still.
Mine's Ndidi's still. Or Aubameyang.
Really?
Yeah.
I did not
Ndidi
expect that
or
one. I did not.
Oh, Ndidi?
Yeah, I didn't expect that one.
He's cold, man.
Yeah, he's
too
good. He's good. He's good. He's good.
He's cold. I mean, he didn't put a foot wrong in that Liverpool game.
I think I'm gonna go with Lawton. What's his name? Lawton.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the
Is
run
that
that
your baller of the week, or is that just your
the
goal?
goal. Oh well, if it's ball of the week, I'd say Aubameyang. Just the fact that he's like, I'm here.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You lot thought I was gone, but I'm back. You know what I'm
I
saying?
hear you. I'm not mad at that.
So
I'm
the
not mad
ones
at that.
there, like,
Obviously, we'll be back next week. Obviously, Champions League next week, so we'll touch on that when we're back. But yeah, you lot, boys, you lot got anything else to say before we get out of here?
fam, comment, share, subscribe,
All of that.
tell your male friends to tell your male friends. Is it me, bro?
Tell all your Valentines,
Trust
mains
me.
and sides and
Trust me.
sides.
Wow, this got
Yeah.
political real quick.
And the side and the coleslaws and the corn and cobs. let all of them know. You know what I'm telling
Yeah.
to share it up and
I love
everything.
Man,
I love-
stream that up.
I love all my rices. I love all my rices.
But
yeah, and I eat all my vegetables as well.
Stupid. But yeah,
You're
guys.
dumb, bro.
No, seriously, make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe, click
Trust
that
me.
notification bell. And yeah, man, just share it. Tell your friends. You don't even have to like it. Don't even care. Just share it.
Yeah,
share it
man.
to someone. Share it
Show
to someone. Say,
somebody.
like, I've been watching this. Check these boys out. Men, women, aunties, uncles.
Big up
show
Auntie
whoever,
Trisha.
man.
Big up yourself, Auntie Trisha.
But yeah, man. Love.
Yeah,
And
man.
we'll be back next week, man.
Trust me.
Yeah, I guess so, innit?
Peace.
Peace.